Only one person can be a minister from a state. I will not be a minister. I will not. I will not. I'm not a liability.
I think we can run him out saying no one be minister. He say, I will not be a minister. I don't like it. I don't want it. I will never be a minister. Politicians. Otio, I fear now. Oh, not me a politician, man, go where you lay. Hey, you not say your leg, they pay you. If you see politician, you not run. You not say leg, they pay you, my people. We can run him out. Say, he no want to. Now, so he no want to. He no go ever. He no go ever be a minister. He dey run him out. But when they shortlist the name, he not come out. When they give him the minister, he not tell Tinubu say he no wants. But before now, he run him out say no one become minister. Area, hi Eluna, when I welcome back again to Bod TV board, where we dey analyze the trends of waiting they happen for this Tinubu government, for this yama scatter way full grant. So my people, hey, even Tinubu himself come and say he dey ignore the cry. Make una no take him as anything. Say everything must spoil. Hey. He said we must chop sand. He said we must use and take make a bar. He said we must sweat. In fact, that's the youth leader. Now according to they talk, say people will be say they follow and they really work where. Now so they do many things. They are during the election. They work with their sweat and their blood. The guy they open teeth, they laugh. Hey. Udos. Even the Tinubu himself, he say he no promise say you know not go cry. Oh. He say he no promise say things not go bad. Oh. He say because before something go good, it go feel bad. Where? People go talk. Here where they are here, baby will be so, which means that when the day wants to break, to become pitch dark again. Now we there, so but I want to survive. That's the question. How are we going to survive this whole thing? Because a lot of people are already complaining. They didn't tell us. If Tinubu has told us that, see as he go be, the Nigerians go ready. The Nigerians go advise him, so okay, since you know nothing as he go be, make everybody prepare their mind towards him. No, it just come to us as suddenly, and you call this a government. See the people, when they go, they bring as minister, me no understand. And then when they hear someone say they are men of technocrats. Hey God. They are men of calibers. I go do another separate video for that one. Make I leave that one for one corner. See my people. This week when they run him up like say tomorrow not day. Well, I go in my video here. Make I let the whole thing play. It's gonna be all the TV boy area. I allow now.
I made my pledge to the country that no decision will be difficult for the good and prosperity and unity of our country. I still stand by that pledge. So thank you, the leadership, both men and women, for the understanding that to reform is not going to be easy. But it's for your future. We can only be sure of today. But cast your mind back to your childhood. Once upon a time, you took baby steps to grow up, to become adult. And what you are today is a pride to all of us. Thank you. Plead the understanding that economic reform is very slow in some time. I can assure you that I understand your pains and the pains of your uncles, brothers, and your moms. I understand. I feel it. It is not easy to get out a monster of over 40 years that is called subsidy. For few leaders, elites, fleecing Nigeria is not acceptable and will never be acceptable to us all. You've endured. You just need to persevere a little bit more. It's not going to be easy to make the changes necessary. But what we are going through today is saving for greatness tomorrow. Things that we cannot afford, we cannot engage in. We can't afford the subsidy. It is clear. It's meant for just a few elites. It's not beneficial to the generality and the greatest number of the people in this country. Sovereign, I'm ready to invest in your survey to look at the prices of gasoline in various other surrounding countries, be it Lomé, Cameroon, Niger, and any other countries around us. Milking this elephant. We say the elephant is tired and is ready to have its life back. Our life is back. Our prosperity is coming. Our happiness is along the way. Thank you for all the efforts during the campaign. And thank you, please, I beg you to spread your understanding. Talk to your parents, uncles, and relatives that this president cares. Cares dearly for the economic benefit and welfare of this country. It is very difficult for people. Yes, I understand. I feel your pains. I feel their pains. But we have to go through this for us to survive the economic downturn. We survived the pandemic. Productivity had gone down. The economic value of the time and the money spent on pandemic alone is enough for recovery. But you're been through the currency conservation, and they call it swap. What is that? During an election time. Multiple exchange rate. windows. It's for the arbitrage. It's for few to make quick wins over you, to make money for themselves, not for you. I could have chosen to partake in the benefit of round tripping and exchange rate, but I refuse it. God forbid. The fleecing of multi-billion dollars. What is the level of our reserve today? Where is accountability and transparency in all of that? We need just to persevere. Those days are gone, and I'm not going to lead you to go back into them for time and elected. I want to say thank you. I've listened to you. I've heard what to say. We have no time today. Plan another trip that we'll get back together. I'm dealing with ECOWAS and interference in our democratic process in Nigeria. Equally, talking to the American and Europe on bilateral basis, what can share together to foster and promote democracy. Just hold it tight. Your struggle will not be in vain. I assure you that the Youth Advisory Council will be there. Other requests about participation and what is necessary to help you in digital economy and curriculum, I will do. We will set up centers across the country to promote alternative economic empowerment and quality of life. Yes, people are anxious about the palliative. Palliative is not the solution. It's just a temporary relief. The long-term prospect of the nation and the benefit is for us to re-engineer the finances and the economy of our great country. That, I assure you, I will do. Yeah, alarmist, all the question of tuition fee will skyrocket and all of that. Just forget. We are going to take charge of that. We are going to look at it critically, and if necessary, executive order will come. We are going to give your parents, nieces, and uncles the necessary relief. We are going to set up equally a low-interest facilities through some of our lending institutions to give small businesses and micro businesses a support in cash at a very low interest rate. I'm going to support you. Your idea should not be kept to yourself. Bring the idea. I've told you and some of our leaders, it's an open door policy. And it's not limited because of who you are, where you're from, as long as you're in Nigeria. I've listened, I've heard you, young lady. Carefully. We are going to do everything possible to widen the net to accommodate some of it. I want to assure the leader that we have not taken any decision on those names submitted for board and parastatals. First of all, let's get the ministerial appointment in place. And you are adequately represented. If not, we are still coming to make you part of it. You are going to be part of our today because our tomorrow depends on you. So, Isaac, stand up. Is that not a youth? Huh? He's in charge of our revenue expansion, capable and competent, and he's doing a good job already. Many like that here. Babajide Sanwo-Olu is an adult youth. Chief of Staff, same thing. Abba. Let's take our baby steps so that we don't get bruises. We are going to survive the hardship. We are going to turn it into prosperity. This economy must grow for you, must be reformed for you, and serve you. Because people are the sovereign, not money. I'm grateful. I assure you, we will consult over and over again. I say thank you very much. I still have United Nations calls and other things. I would have loved to be here to listen to many of you more. But we can only see today. Tomorrow is in God Almighty's hand. So, continue the strength, continue the orchestra. Let it be harmonious. Let it be a good rhythm. Tomorrow is sure for prosperity. When we turn the bend, we'll be better off for it. Your hope is renewed. Thank you very much.
This is Bod TV Bod. In case the first time you come here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more uploads.